Now, what happened in 1948, I'm trying to get you the background of fundamental rights. Actually, fundamental rights are human rights. Now, in 1945, we had the World War II, and there was atrocities, Nazi, German, all that happened. And the United Nations at that time felt that we should have a Declaration of Human Rights, and that is United Nations Declaration of Human Rights, UDHR, that came into being in 1948. But it was only a declaration of human rights. So in that kind of a context, what was required was something that is rather a treaty where people could sign up. The state parties can sign and be responsible. So in 1966, there was two covenants. The first covenant was International Covenant on Civil and Political Rights. The second one was International Covenant on Economic, Social, and Cultural Rights. Now, those were uh, adopted in 1966, but certain states are required to come into force. So in 1976, it came into force. Now, when it came into force, Sri Lanka signed the ICCPR, that is International Civil and Political Rights. So by that time, we had 1972 constitution in Sri Lanka. They had fundamental rights, but there was no enforceable mechanism. You could not implement it. If there is any breach or infringement, there was no process in 1972 in the independent Sri Lanka. Now came 1978 constitution. There, they brought in a concept called fundamental rights, which is there in India too. What is fundamental? Basics. That's what you mean. So they brought in basically all major important civil and political rights from Article 10 to 14, and brought in civil and political rights as fundamental rights. Now, the issue is those are the fundamental rights that is enshrined in the Constitution. That is there in the Constitution. And if the state breaches it, you have a right to go to the Supreme Court of Sri Lanka within 30 days and get your relief or remedy.